Hi everybody, I'm Mrs. Tucker coming to you from the Franklin Library. So we have been approached from counseling and other teachers and some students who really want us to talk to you guys about study skills. And believe it or not, final exams for this semester are in 5 weeks. So it's time to start thinking about how you can prepare for final exams right now and what you can be doing in your classes, at home, to get organized and to be ready for those exams when they come. So I wish you the best of luck, and we're going to have some students and teachers interviewed to give you some tips about what you should be doing right now to prepare for your exams in a few weeks. Good luck. Thank you.
Nice, got it right. Gotta keep studying. Oh, hey there. You're wondering about some skills that will help you study for these upcoming exams. Well, we've got those tips for you today. My advice, make sure that you're keeping your grade up all year so that when exams come, you don't have to rely on that grade and you'll know all the information already. You guys have any tips?
I would say take good notes in your classes.
I would say change your study strategy depending on which course you're taking. So like if you're taking math, don't study math like you're going to study English, okay?
Yeah, I think you guys should also form study groups. It makes them
Study
more fun.
groups, that's a good idea.
I'm in so many of those.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah,
And I
same.
feel like maybe if you go over your notes from each chapter, say in math, do a little bit of practice, come together in study groups, ask some questions, that'd be a good way to make sure you're all on the same page and you all know information. I mean, Steven, are you good at math? Because I'm not very good at math. Do you think maybe I could ask you some questions after school someday?
Of course.
Yeah, that might help maybe, going to people that are good at something when you're not good at that.
All right, first thing I would probably do is, if for 9th and 10th graders, if you are not putting the dates of the exams on your calendars, you should first do that. And then you need to kind of backtrack on that calendar and start allotting yourself sometime in the weeks before the final exam weeks to, be very conscientious about studying, having some specific and purposeful time just for studying. You have to carve that time out of your schedule, whether you're doing after-school athletics or other activities or clubs or whatever. You've got to make time to study, and you have to do that in the days preceding the exams.
Hello, I'm Mrs. Smith from the Counseling Center, and I just want to take a couple of minutes to talk about how students can prepare for upcoming exams over these next 5 weeks. I would say I'm just going to focus on 4 things today. One is students should probably be looking carefully at Schoology and Skyward just to make sure that you're caught up and there's just no outstanding assignments and that everything is good to go as far as that. Also, I would suggest reviewing old tests and notes to make sure that there's no missing gaps there. And that you have all the information that you need, and particularly if there's something that you don't understand, maybe you could start making notes about that. And that is a segue into my 3rd point, which is maybe schedule some tutoring sessions with your own teacher about things that you do have some gaps and you feel like you need some more help with. And maybe even looking at any outside tutoring if that's needed, and maybe even scheduling that, because tutors can get really busy right before exams. And then finally, using your own peers can be helpful as well. So for my 4th point, I would say maybe start developing study groups if you don't already have those, and getting together with your peers to review and really help each other out and make sure that everyone has the information that they need and that you can teach each other. So those would be my 4 points, and I wish you luck.